Hi out there, this is Carrie Mubarak at wooingnature.life. Let me get you angled up here. And this is the new moon view for October. Hope everybody is doing great. I will be doing earth, air, fire, water in that order. So this is for the earth signs. Earth signs are grounding energies. So if you are an earth sign, that means you are a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Then that means that you are kind of the grounding forces among us. You all are connected to the earth. You like to have your things. You like to have your things, your accoutrement. You like to be able to have your money, spend it. You like to spend it wisely. And you like for it to keep manifesting. Okay. You all are the ones that are the pragmatist of the zodiac. So whenever somebody starts talking about lofty ideas, you want to know how it's going to work. Capricorn. Taurus, you want to know if it has some stability. Virgo, you're going to analyze it and make sure that, it follows all the protocols and all the rules. So that is the earth sign energy. For those of you who are new to the what is that, the triplicity game. So today we're going to be talking about the new moon. The new moon is coming in. It's coming in very, very shortly. And so the new moon is what we call the dark moon. It's the time when the sun and the moon are side by side. They're working in concert with one another, not sitting in opposition to one another. When they're sitting in opposition to one another, that's when you have the full moon. That's why the moon looks like how it does, because it's really reflecting the sun. So the moon is reflecting the sun energy, or the nighttime energy is reflecting the daytime energy, or the feminine is reflecting the masculine. During the new moon, both of those energies are walking together side by side. They're hand in hand. So this is the time when you bring your masculine and your feminine energies together to create. So it's a really good creative time. Everything that's created is really created in darkness. Okay? The whole earth, the whole world, and everything that we see, it started in darkness. And then out of the darkness, all of these things came to light. You yourself started in darkness. You were in your mother's womb. That's where you were created. And so out of that, from the darkness, you come into the light, you're born. And there you have it, right? Light and dark. Simple as that, yin and yang. So this is the time when the yin and the yang come together, walk together hand in hand. If you want to know more about what's happening astrologically, you can check me out on Patreon. Patreon will get deep into the astrology around the new moon period, or really every week. So if you subscribe, you can get that information on a weekly basis, which of course is going to include your new and your full moon, because they'll fall within one of those weeks. They're just gonna. So at any rate, we are going to pull some cards. I'm going to be pulling from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Is that what it's called? No, it's not. It's called Mystical Shaman Oracle. I don't remember names very well, y'all. I call this the Shaman deck. The Shaman deck, so that's what it is to me. But it is Mystical Shaman. This is by Colette Baron Reed, and Jenna de Gratalia is the artist. You know I gotta shout out the artist. I will be doing an art of the deck for this deck, because it's really beautiful. And Jenna did a really great job. But Colette Baron Reed, Roberto Violdo, and Marcela Lobos are the authors of this deck, or the ones that channeled this information. And it's a pretty good deck from a shaman standpoint. So for those of you who do shamanic work, I will say if you're looking to get into cards, then this would be a good deck for you to have, because it does follow the shamanic principles pretty close. Pretty close. All right, so for today's new moon, earth sign folks, I'm going to be doing a medicine wheel spread. That's a 5-card spread. It looks at you from all angles, or looks at your situation from all angles. So what we're going to be doing today is looking at earth signs and the new moon, and what the focus needs to be for you all during that period of time. So we're looking at new moon, October, earth signs, focus. what needs to be the focus, where they need to be, and how they need to be going about it. Okay? All right. So right here at the center, we have the eagle. So you all are going to really, as far as what I can see, kind of be in leadership positions. You can expect to start positioning yourself to be a leader. The eagle is the bird that sits highest in the trees, so it has to sit high up. That's about elevation. So earth signs, you're going to be elevating during the new moon, or you need to be focused on elevating yourself, elevating your energy, bringing your energy up, bringing your energy vibration up. Okay, bringing that energy vibration up is going to be key for you in order for you to be able to be grounded. I know that sounds weird because the eagle is up in the sky, he soars in the sky, he's a sky animal. So you may find yourself in a situation where you're having to use your mind more, or you're just having to do things from a straight cognitive standpoint. But do understand that that's more or less about you being able to sit high in the rafters a little bit. You may be in the rafters, or you may even feel like you're being in the rafters a little bit, but that's okay because you have to see. Okay? In other words, it's like in order for you to know what is practical, you have to get way up in the sky. You have to see it from way up. Then you can see everything. Right now, you might be being a little myopic, or you might be looking at things up close using that mouse energy. Okay? So now it's not a mouse time. It's not time to be mousy. It's not time to burrow in the dark. Okay, earth signs, it's a time for you to soar. It's a time for you to be way up in the sky, or see things from a distance so that you can see everything that's going on, because if you don't, you're going to miss stuff. Okay? Oh, good. Corn. We always ask if something grows corn. This is a very earth sign thing to ask. You know, you can, again, it goes back to what I was saying before. You can have a lot of ideas, but the earth signs are going to say, does it grow corn? Okay? At the end of the day, is it practical? Can we use this? Is it good for the whole? Is it good for all of us? Are we all going to benefit from something? It's not going to do me any good if you go and get yourself a porterhouse steak and sit across from me and eat it while I'm hungry. The earth signs want to know, is it going to feed everybody? Because if it doesn't feed everybody, then it's not growing corn. Earth signs, that's your mission, that's your focus, and that's what we're counting on you for, to remind us, is this good for all of us? Because if it's not good for all of us, then it's not good, okay? It's not going to work. And I'm not saying that in terms of, good or bad, or, trying to unlock all of those kinds of things. But what I'm saying to you in general, that this is the focus right now for the full moon. You're in the ego position. This is at the center. You're in the ego position. So if you're in the ego position, you're in a leadership position, then you're not asking about things for yourself. You're not looking to things for the self, okay? It's for the whole. It's for the bigger picture, okay? Oh boy, you've called up the coyote. Now that's going to be interesting to see where that comes from. There's some lessons that you have learned over time, earth signs, that you are now going to rely on, and you're not going to rely on them just for yourself. Again, it's for the good of the whole. You're going to have to call on this coyote spirit in order to make the changes that you want to make. Coyote spirit is a trickster. Everybody who operates in the coyote energy knows that lessons will come in backwards for you. The coyote chases his tail. Okay? So there's some lessons that have been learned already that you're either repeating, or if you're not repeating the lesson, it's really telling on you. It's kicking your behind. Okay? And it's kicking your behind so that you can learn. The coyote comes with a lot of it's a really deep teaching and lesson. about how we learn. And sometimes if we're stubborn about learning something, and I know earth signs, sometimes y'all can get ingrained, not y'all, we can get ingrained in something, get locked into something and don't unlock ourselves from it. Well, the coyote will get you unlocked because it's going to bring some energy into your space and into your arena that makes you fall in line. And the line is this right here. So if you're doing something that doesn't feed the group, doesn't feed the whole, isn't a part of the whole, is self-serving only, because we're not saying it's not going to help you too. We're not saying do everything for everybody else and not for you too. It has to be good for the whole, okay? If it doesn't involve you stepping up to the plate, seeing what needs to be seen, and then pouncing on it, moving on it, then you're going to invite coyote. And coyote don't play. Coyote gets what it wants from us, and one way or the other. And it's quite good at it and quite crafty at it. So again, coyote brings what we call backwards lessons. Like, you can't learn the regular way, so they're going to come around the back and hit you upside the head. And if you can't laugh at yourself, if you can't take a step back, coyote will come for you again. It can be relentless. If you want to know more about coyote medicine, call me. All right, we got the smoky mirror. That's perfect for coyote stuff because you want to know why. Now we see through a glass darkly, but then we see face to face, and then we are known even also as we are known. That's a little biblical scripture for you. So now again, talking about the new moon, now we see through a glass darkly. We're seeing dark. It's dark. We can't see. But then we're going to see face to face. And then we'll see ourselves as we truly are. And see, when you have that smoky mirror, sometimes you're not seeing things as they truly are. You're seeing the smoke, but you're not seeing what's behind the smoke. You got to look deeper. There's a Buddha self inside of you. There is light, Carol Ann. It's inside of you. And you have to see that light, but you have to see through the darkness first. That's what this new moon is all about. Seeing through the darkness. Okay? Because when the new moon is there, it's dark out there. The only light you're getting is the stars, and that's if it's on a clear night. So that's the time for you to see straight through the darkness. That means look within, not without. Look within, not without. And then balance. Balance is always the key. So I can see why this coyote is here. And the coyote is really coming to teach you about your highest self. That's what the eagle is. That's the highest rung. So it's really teaching you about your highest self. Don't be scared. If y'all start having coyote dreams, call me. And the last card in the deck, or last card in this reading, is lightning. Lightning is usable energy. It is electricity. It is fire from the universe. Literally. It's fire from the sky. Again, we're talking about being in a higher place. So you're getting fired up, earth signs. You're getting the energy that you need. You're getting the support that you need from the heavens, from the upper realm. It might come in the form of lightning. Sometimes lightning scares people. It scares people. It shakes you up. So does coyote. Coyote will shake you up too. Okay? So you may be looking after this full moon. I was talking about full moon. After the new moon is over, you may find that there's a pickup in the energy, that all of a sudden things are picking up for you. Earth signs, don't be alarmed by it. Remember that it's all about this. This is what it's reaching for, and this is for what it's reaching for inside of you. So if you're getting the shakeups, then just know that it's all about you reaching your highest level of attunement right now. You have to do that. And again, the two places where you're going to get it, Coyote comes in the form of lessons from your past, cycles from the past, repeating cycles from the past. All of a sudden, things feel confusing. It's like you're trying to do things the way you used to do them and you can't do them that way anymore. That's because Coyote is saying, I have something else for you. And in order for you to be able to receive the thing that I have for you, you got to break your patterns and you're going to have to stop doing whatever it is that you've been doing that's hanging you up. And I guarantee you, earth signs, it's sitting somewhere getting comfortable with the smoky mirror. Sitting in front of the smoky mirror and not doing anything about it or not moving past it. Hold on, let me let this phone ring. That was quick. All right, so that's the deal for the new moon earth signs. You are reaching your highest level of attunement during this time. You can expect that after this new moon is over, you can expect energy to pick up very quickly. Prior to the new moon, you might be having some of these coyote lessons. You might be getting trickster. Things look like what they are, but they not. That's to get you in touch with this smoky mirror. You got to look past the illusions. Coyote's going to help you get past that. For those of you who know about Heyoka energy, trickster energy, Anansi, almost every indigenous culture has some kind of trickster spirit. Eshu Elegba, if you are Yoruba, there's always somebody that, will mix it up for you a little bit. And that's just to kind of unstick you. It's not a bad thing. It may feel like that to you. It may feel weird, strange, different. You're like, why are you coming for me? Because you're testing my limits. Okay? It is. It's testing your limits, but it's trying to see what you're going to do and how you're going to respond. The best response for Coyote is to laugh. So if people are coming with a whole bunch of, just laugh. Laugh and say, there go Heyoka, there go Coyote in my face with that BS. You know how it goes. All right, I think that's the long and short of it for you. If you want to get your personal new moon reading, you can reach out to me at Kerri, Kerri at wooingnature.life. I'll be glad to give you a personal one. I will do the same reading for you, but we'll look at you specifically, earth signs. So earth, air, fire, water is the next is the sequence. So for those of you who have air sign people, fire sign people, water sign people, tell them to tune in. I'll have these videos uploaded very shortly for you and before the new moon comes in. So if I don't talk to you before then, I hope you have a pleasant new moon. I hope you're having a fabulous life.